So welcome. Welcome to the Volt TV primetime show right here on the Volt TV network. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Widon, and this is another special edition on Wednesday afternoon right here in the East Coast. Depending on where you're watching from, whether you're in Africa, whether you're in Gulf, whether you're in Australia, Asia, whatever you are, welcome. This is another special edition of the Volt TV primetime show. Remember, for those who are tuning in, today's live stream for today's primetime show is broadcasting right here on Volt TV YouTube channel and also on Volt TV Twitter at Volt Television. Welcome. Those who are tuning in, if you're coming here, be my guest. Be my guest, and be my guest. Maybe let me change this, the look on the screen. Welcome again. I'm your host, Nelson Methodam, Volt TV Primetime Show. Those who are tuning in, let me know, where are you watching from? It's a lot going on. It's too much happening. It's too much going on. And on the other hand, I'm going to also discuss the surprise on Volt TV network. Okay, as I can see, I have Florence Wangoi saying Pamoja. Now, allow me to say this. Today's primetime show, I will completely be communicating in the English language. I might throw in a couple of Swahili words, and I'm going to tell you why. Because something very unique and something very special has happened on this platform, on this channel, on this network. As you can see right there on the screen, you have the picture of our sister, Pauline Murugi, and the flyer reads, or the picture reads, trending in the Philippines. Let me actually ask a question. If there's anyone who's watching here today and you are from the Philippines, please be my guest, drop a comment. Just say hi from the Philippines. Teresia saying good evening, Sir Tukundani. Welcome again, the Volt TV Primetime Show. Today, broadcasting on 3 different platforms. That is Volt TV YouTube channel. Also broadcasting on Twitter at Volt Television, and also broadcasting on the Nelson Mike podcast. Joyce Valeria, let me actually highlight your comments. Saying hello Volt TV fraternity, today on time. Joyce Valeria, welcome. One of the moderators right here on Volt TV network. I'm telling you again, something very unique has happened, something very special has happened, and we will address this today. Because, again, let's go back to the picture. That's our sister, unfortunately, who we have lost in Saudi Arabia, Pauline Murugi, and it says trending in the Philippines. And that's exactly what's happening. I will keep today's broadcast. I will communicate in the English language I will mainly communicate in the English language on today's broadcast. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. The Kenyan lady in Saudi Arabia saying Pamoja tuko bro. Welcome. I'm going to highlight your comment on the screen. Be my guest. Keep on commenting. Now, to start this broadcast, those who have been here, I've been documenting the story of our sister Pauline Murugi, whose picture is right there. Our Kenyan sister who we have lost in Saudi Arabia under some mysterious circumstances. I've hosted the mother. I hosted the mother here on this network, and you're able to hear what she had to say. Her auntie was also with her, and she spoke to us. But ladies and gentlemen, something happened on Sunday. 6 days ago, I put the video, the last video of Pauline Murugi that was recorded. In the video, we see Pauline Murugi tied, her hands are tied, her legs are tied, and there's a group of Africans who are speaking out loud, screaming. But they're screaming, the essence of their screaming is because they're casting out the demons that have possessed our sister Pauline Murugi. That's the last video that was recorded of her alive. I put that video out. Moses Kokach, welcome. My sister Sofika is here, welcome. So I put that video out 6 days ago. I came here with all the receipts, the medical report, the letter from her agent, but then, ladies and gentlemen, something happened on Sunday. On Sunday, I'm just going along with my normal business. And I opened up my YouTube, and I'm just getting notifications. But these notifications were in a foreign language. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What's going on with the video? And I'm like, okay. So I checked. And guys, on Sunday, that video had, I would say 500 views, 600 views. Middle Lankers, welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see you all the way from Gulf. Okay. So on Sunday, the video which I posted, the last video of Pauline Murugi alive that I posted, on Sunday, the video had 600 views here on YouTube. And then the viewership on that video spiked up with over 5,000%. And guys, as I'm talking to you right now, that video has been viewed over 105,000 times. We're gonna jump into that video in a minute. So the video today is Wednesday. So the video went from 600 views on Sunday to 105 to over 105,000 views. The video started trending in the Philippines. And I'm having all these Filipinos commenting on the video in their language, Some, of course, was commenting in English. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on here? And then I started looking at the video analytics. Let me show you the video. We're gonna jump into it right now. I'm gonna make this one small. So that's a video. You've all watched this video. You've all have watched this video. So that's the video that I put out. So what's going on in the video is, this is Pauline Murugi in the office, and the other Africans in that hostel, in that room, they are praying and shouting out to release the demons that have possessed her because she was acting erratically. Now, let's go back to the video again. If you look at the comments, look at the comments. All these people are Filipinos. Robilyn Corpus, Jovi Pasqua. Okay, we got Mary Modoni, but I'm saying you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Most of these folks are from the Philippines. The video, which now has been watched over 105,000 times. I mean, it's crazy. The video went from 600 views, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 views, 60,000 views, 70,000 views. And as I'm talking to you, within 48 hours, this video has been watched over 105,000 times, and it's trending in the Philippines. Look at those comments. But then I realized that some of them were saying they thought that Pauline is from Uganda. And that's actually one of the reasons I'm doing this special broadcast to the Filipino community. Number one, let me say this. Thank you very much for showing the love, and thank you very much for all the messages that you've been commenting on this video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the empathy. But I want to, even like this comment came like 8 minutes ago. Camilieta Marcado saying condolences to the Ugandan family. Why like that? Okay, look, again, let me explain this, and let all the Filipinos, let the Filipino community know this, that Pauline is not from Uganda. She is from my country, Kenya. So please, because this video, it's trending and it's actually being shared on major Filipino networks. Major vloggers and bloggers have taken that video and they're featuring that video on their platform. Okay. Again, I want to say thank you very much to all the Filipinos and the comments. There are hundreds of comments on that video. But again, thank you very much for showing the love, and because it's empathy. Why? You understand Yes, Sofika, you understand. The Filipinos, they understand the pain because they also work in Saudi Arabia. Most of these comments are from the Filipinos. Most of them. I can keep on scrolling, and I also I challenge you to go and watch the video. So this video is trending in the Philippines. But please, I want to just let's keep on watching.
Pauline, what do you want? You want to go back? You want to go back to Kenya? You want to go home? If you want to go, say you want to go, and they will let you go. Just leave me tell you for 2 months. How many times I tell you? 2 hours, don't tell me anything. I will tell you. When? Now. Tell me now. Just leave me. You must tell me now. I tell you to your bedroom, I will tell you. Seriously? Yes. I'm going to take you when you are like that. Yes. How you take my grandma? No. You want to like others? No. You see what I've done to me? You see? You see? Listen. I'm going to tell you when you are tied down. When you tell me each and everything.
Okay, so let's watch until the end. I'm going to keep on playing as we proceed. One thing that the Filipinos are kind of confused is, why is she being punished by people of the same nationality? Okay. So they thought, if they watched the video, because of the nature of they thought, hey, they are beating her or something because of the way it looks like. But my fellow Philippines brothers and sisters, just for clarification, in that video, what they're doing is they're praying for her. They're praying for her because, remember, she was brought to the office by her employer, and they were saying, hey, she's acting erratically, and her mind is not is not functioning properly. What we say in Kenya, we say ameruka kichwa, amepatwa na wazimu. So let me put this straightforward to the Philippines. Thank you very much for showing love. Thank you very much for your messages. And I even told the family of Pauline, I said, hey, Pauline's video is actually trending in the Philippines. The video is trending in the Philippines. But I have a responsibility. Of clarifying the facts. I have a responsibility on this platform, bringing the facts and showing the receipts. And I'm to my folks in the Philippines, I'm actually going to show you the receipts again for you to see the chronology of what happened after she was taken to the office. Yes. Let me read some comments. Moses is saying they should investigate those employers because I'm sure they never went there unhealthy. So again, Moses, remember, I spoke to the mother. She was here and she said, hey, my daughter was healthy. She has never been to the hospital. She never had any chronic disease. She was healthy when she left the country. Let me read the comment from my sister Joyce Valeria, who is saying, whatever one abides on earth will abound it in heaven. As what you sow is exactly what you reap. If you sow destruction from it, you will reap the same destruction. Fact is, even with all the receipts and with all the reports that I've been able to show on this platform, we have a lot of questions. There are a lot of open questions, specifically what happened between August 7th and August 8th. something happened. Something happened. Remember what the mom told us when I was talking to her? She said, hey, they got a call on the 7th of August being told, pray for Pauline. And then on the 8th, here we are, she's gone. And then I got the video. One thing I love how I tackle subjects is I usually get to the bottom of something. When I get to the bottom of something, I'm looking at the facts and facts only. And I want to be very, that's why I also appreciate this platform, because this platform is big enough and people will send me information. Remember, the first info that I had received was, hey, she was killed sending money at a booth somewhere. That was a story that was being circulated on social media, TikToks, whatever. And that's why actually, and I'm going to be very honest with you guys, like that's one thing I hate about TikTok. It's like the rumors, the rumors and the propaganda, they spread so fast on TikTok because people don't they don't fact check. They react based on emotions, not common sense. So I put that information out on this platform, but I came back the next day quick with all the receipts showing what happened. And we're gonna go through that again and again. And let me put this again. I'm doing this special clarification to our Philippines brothers and sisters. Go back to the Joyce Valeria. Yes, exactly. The mom said she was not sick. She has never had any complaint of nothing. No chronic diseases, nothing. The mom even told us, hey, my daughter even never consumed any medicine. So we have questions, but let's keep watching this video again.
I don't want to listen to this story. I'm the other one. No. Tell me what you want to go back to this. You say it's not.
I'm supposed to be a teacher because that's what they halfway through.
Let me bring up to there. So do we have any questions up to now? If you have any questions, type in the comment. If you have any comments, you can put them in the comment. I'm also going to do the following. If you want to join me on today's broadcast, if you're going to join me here as a guest today, the link, I'm going to share the link and you can join me as a guest today. Check the link. If you're going to come here on video, be my guest, share some comments. You're welcome. You're highly welcome. Remember, today's broadcast is live streaming here on VoTV YouTube channel, on the Nelson Mike Podcast YouTube channel, and also on my Twitter page at Vo Television. I will also be adding more platforms where we will be live streaming, including the VoTV Network Facebook page. So be on alert. Be on alert. You can also follow VoTV on Instagram at Vo Network. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. So again, if you want to join me as a guest, I'll put the link. Click that link and you can join me right here as a guest. If you have any questions, feel free to join me. I mean, you can type it. You can type in the comment section, That's a very good question. Let's read the comment from Bobo Milka, who's saying what those girls questioned. That's a very, very good question. Thank you very much, Bobo. I appreciate you. Nothing. Nothing. I haven't received an update from the girls who are with Pauline in that hostel. And Bobo, if we narrow this thing down, those girls know what happened. Those girls who are with her in that hostel, the last minute, they know exactly what happened. They know what transpired. Let's try and use some common sense here. You don't have to be a doctor to understand what I'm going to say right now. You can't be having, let's say, for example, you walk in the house and you say, hey, I'm not feeling well because, and I have a cold. Let's say you have a cold. You're coughing, you're sneezing, right? Your nose is running. And then the next thing, you have a heart attack and you're gone. You don't need to be a doctor to understand that the chances of that happening is next to zero. You can't be having a cold and then they say, hey, you died because of a heart attack. It doesn't work like that. And then something else I want to clarify is we have lost too many Kenyans in Saudi Arabia, and most of the time, even for those who have been killed, the death reports from Saudi Arabia will say died of a heart attack. So that's a fact. So me personally, I don't buy the story. I don't buy the story it was a heart attack, and I actually even told the family. But those who are here, when I spoke to Mama Pauline, she said it. Nagojea mtoto wangu nimzike. Wanipatie mtoto wangu nimzike, which means all I want them to do is to let them give me back my daughter, and I can bury my daughter. That's all she's saying. She doesn't want to start in a legal process and going to court, and how is that even going to happen? It's not even possible. Where are they even going to start from? Do you see where I'm coming from? And because I've been here and I've documented so many stories and I've documented so many cases and I've been helping so many families and I've been doing this for years, it breaks my heart because at the end of the day, there's no justice for the victims and there's no justice for the families that have been affected. My perfect example will always be the family, with Beatrice Waruguru. It doesn't matter how hard I push the case. It doesn't matter how hard I fought for the case. No justice at all. Not justice. So, Bobo, that's a nice question. What those girls question? Maybe they've been told to keep quiet. Maybe they've been silenced. Maybe they've been threatened. And guys, we have to wake up. We have to really wake up. We have to wake up. We have to wake up. We have to wake up because at the end of the day, just look, the past few weeks, every day you wake up in the morning, somebody else died. And it's all happening in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And now I'm even seeing other news networks now are waking up and now saying, hey, they are publishing these stories and saying, what's going on here? The Daily Nation published the story of the lady, her name is Hannah Wanjiko, Hannah something, like Hannah Jerry. The one who is, they're saying she died under mysterious circumstances, but now there are so many rumors going around. Others are saying she jumped from the 3rd floor. while she was being held at the deportation center. And talk about the deportation center. Let me go back to something here. There's something I want to show you today. Those who have been on my channel, there's a video I posted today. I don't know whether you guys have seen it. But today in the morning, I woke up and I received a video from other Kenyans who are locked up in a deportation facility in Saudi Arabia who are crying that they want to go home. They're begging they want to go home. No sanitation, no pads. They're sleeping on the floor. This is happening in 2022. My fellow brothers and sisters, we have to wake up. We need to wake up. Until when? And for how long? Thank you, Joyce. Just these past few weeks, just count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 Kenyans that have died in 2, 3 weeks. It's all in one country. The lady who committed suicide, the one who was found in a bathroom. I think she's from Kisii or Kakamega. Hannah Wanjiku, the one who died also inside a hostel. We got Pauline Murugi, who honestly we don't know what happened. Under mysterious circumstances, a heart attack, they call it. I don't buy their story. The lady who jumped, Hannah Njeri, the lady from Nakuru, also died under mysterious circumstances. Others are saying she jumped from the 3rd floor of the deportation facility. I can keep on counting and counting and counting. But remember, as we are having this conversation, as I'm running this broadcast at the airport, they're flying, they're leaving the country in thousands. My sister Sofika is saying, let us pray more truly. This battle become heavy. People are dying. And like I've said this before, and I'm going to repeat this again. We have reached a point where we're just numb to the deaths that are happening in this country. But that's a reality. That's the truth. We have become numb. It just becomes a story of, okay, we've lost another one, and people just go on with their business. Am I right? Sofika, your comment. They kill themselves because they are depressed. Depression. I agree. I agree. They are depressed. And when they think we're, you know, I always keep on saying most of these people who you find working in these countries, they are running away from something. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? most of our fellow sisters, they are running, they're running away from something. Neglect, domestic violence. They're running away from something. And they're seeking and they're looking for a safe haven in Gulf. But then they get there, and then they unfortunately get an employer who keeps on oppressing them. So the depression and the mental torture and all those psychological effects, they pile up and they just become too many. It becomes too much. It just becomes too much. And their way out is what we are seeing right now. I'm going to pull up the video that I'm talking about. If you haven't watched this video, you can, and I'm saying like, these are things that I wake up to every day. Let me show you guys this video if you haven't watched it. If you haven't watched it on right here on Vote TV YouTube channel. By the way, if you're new on this channel, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Let me read some comments as I wait for this video to load up. Moses is saying, they run away only to find things worse there. That's true. That's true. You are absolutely right. And that's why we've been talking about people who are fighting generational curses. We've been having prayers on this platform. Pastor Jero has been here talking about it. Because it doesn't make any sense. You just can't wake up in the morning and hate. We are waking up and hate. We found another Kenyan in the bathroom who took her own life. Hey, another Kenyan jumped from the 3rd floor. Hey, and I'm actually gonna play this video because there's something that these women were telling me that I want you to pay attention to. Just give me 1 second. Keep on dropping the comments. Joyce, this is too painful. Can understand that unbearable pain the mother is experiencing right now. That's right. That's right. The families are suffering. The mothers are suffering. The mothers, like, if I start telling you what Pauline's dad is going through, it's crazy. But again, unfortunately, as we are here having this conversation, if you go at the airport right now, they are lined up in thousands, in hundreds. There are queues, long queues, waiting at Jomo Kenyatta Airport. So now the question is, what should we do? On this platform, I've aired enough cases. On this platform, I've rescued many. But it can't be like this every single day. It can't be like this every single day. A point comes in life when you say enough is enough, right? Am I right? A point comes when you say enough is enough. Let me see my brother, David Minor. Thank you very much, David. David is saying, tune in, Mike from Nairobi. First of all the government has failed by not taking care of its citizens. That's right. Secondly, guys are being warned against going in a hurry. But all these falls in deaf ears. Thank you very much, my brother. It doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter how many cases we bring forward. It doesn't matter how many videos I post or how many cases you find people on TikTok talking about, on Facebook talking about. In all this, they are prepared to leave the country in a hurry. But then once they get on the other side, then things started getting crazy, and then you have a bad employer, and then you got this. Then that's when they realize, oh my goodness. Nitakufia hapa. Come on, man. Come on now. So, my brother David, let me put it like this. Yes, I understand. Yes, the government has failed its own citizens. That's fine. The unemployment rate in Kenya or in Africa in general is on a record high. That's fine. But the message that I've been putting out here, and actually it's also in my petition, which was passed in the parliament. My petition was passed in the Kenyan parliament, and it clearly stated that the safety and protection of our Kenyan sisters is paramount. I spoke about safety and protection. Now you wake up. Now the thing is now it's actually let me guys give you a perfect example. You've seen Rehema, right? You've seen the story of Rehema, right? And by the way, let me thank God. Let me thank my God in heaven for Rehema. Let me thank my God in heaven for Rehema. I thank him every day. You've watched her story. We've documented her story. She has been here 1, 2, 3 times, talking to you, speaking to you. Na aliwaambia sikio la kufa alisikii dawa. You know what that means? It doesn't matter. Even if the ear, I mean, how can I actually translate that perfectly for you folks to understand? Sikio la kufa alisikii dawa. Someone who's actually on the way to I won't say to die, or should I put it like that? If someone's mind is made up, I'm gonna go there and die. I'm gonna go and die. Doesn't matter what you tell that person. You won't stop that person from going to that destination or going wherever that person is going to face his or her death. Sikio la kufa alisikii dawa. And even as I'm sitting here and I'm talking about this, and we're having this conversation, my brother David Minor, go at the airport. They're going to Lebanon. They're going to Iraq. And we are telling them, hey, folks, Wakenya wenzangu, this is human trafficking. We don't have an embassy in Iraq. We don't have an embassy in Lebanon. They're saying this, but you know what? 22. But then as soon as they get there and things start getting bad and whatever is happening, then they're back here screaming, Nelson, 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 help us, help us. I give a perfect example today. I'm getting phone calls from Arabs. Waarabu wananipigia simu asking me to pay money on behalf for them to release the Kenyans who are working for them, who want to go back in the country because they can't take it anymore. I mean, like, you guys, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? You are calling me directly? Like, seriously, are you kidding me? Oh, let me actually mention something. Yeah, of course, yeah, because the agencies don't take, they ignore the phone calls. They tell them, hey, you have to keep it working, whatever. Vumilia tu, yeah, exactly, because you got your money already, you got your commission already. Oh, okay, fine. Come on now. We can't be singing the same tune every single day. Oh, and then I had, by the way, and then I had another conversation with someone who's in the government, a very senior female, not even a man, a very senior female who told me, Nelson, you know what? Let me paraphrase what she said. She said, our Siwa Toto, they are grown-ups. So if they want to go, let them go. Someone who's in the government, a female, that was a woman. I was talking to her and I'm thinking, hey, maybe she might be empathetic or say, give me some hope. She said, no, these are grown up. She actually told me, oh, Nelson, these are grown ups. Thank you very much. Now, this is what's happening. Thank you. I've been talking about, this is what I've been talking about, the video of Pauline trending in the Philippines, and I can see Cosera Jennifer. This is, I'm sure, Cosera, you're from the Philippines, right? She's saying condolence to the family of the lady. Rest in peace, may God keep you. Oh, you are Kadama, also in Oman. Wow. Guys, can we welcome, I was actually doing this broadcast specifically to clarify something to the Filipinos. Thank you very much for joining, Cosera Jennifer. Can you tell us how long have you been working in Oman? Actually, I would like to host you here. I would love to host you. Guys, can we welcome our Filipino sister Jennifer, who's also a Kadama and she's working in Oman. Remember what I told you? I told you the Pauline video is trending in the Philippines. So now you understand what's happening here. So let me keep that. Let me keep that comment on the screen for some time. So Jennifer, can you please tell us how long you've been working in Oman? And the reason, and again, for those who are watching, the reason why the Filipino community is empathetic and they're sad and they feel the loss for Pauline's family is because they also work in Gulf as Kadamas. This is Vote TV, we're international. This is Vote TV network, we're international. Guys, let's take some time and welcome. Can you please welcome Jennifer? And that's why I even told you guys at the beginning of this broadcast that I will keep my broadcast mainly in English today because this platform is serving an international community. As much as we pride ourselves of being Kenyans and let's also remember there are others from other countries. People like Sofika, they come here every day. Sofika is from Namibia. She comes here every day. I got some folks from Ghana, Nigeria. I got people here from the US. I got people from other, again. And all of a sudden, the video of Pauline is trending in the Philippines. So Jennifer, can you please tell us how long you've been working in Oman as a Kadama? I'm also gonna read the comment of my brother Moses Kokachu saying, Kokachu saying there was a certain female MP who stood up for them and was documented on BBC Africa Eye, but lost her job for standing up for ladies in Gulf. That's who I was working with at the beginning when I started Vote TV back in 2015. Senator Mbura, Emma Mbura. She was actually a senator. And our sister, Jennifer, you are from the Philippines and you're working as a Kadama in Oman. That's a very good question from my sister Joyce, who's asking, how is the situation in Oman? Thank you. Guys, do you see? Read her comment. Sofika is saying, Jennifer, welcome to Africa Network family. If you're new on this, or if you're new on this platform, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As we grow, let us grow together. Thank you very much. Now, have you guys seen the comment of, and let me open up this other slide before I read the comment, Jennifer's comment. There's something that Jennifer has said, and I want us to look at it. Jennifer is saying, I'm 8 months working here in Oman. I feel the pain because I think she means I'm working hard. I'm a hard-working Kadama. I'm crying too much for what happened to the lady Kadama. She's crying for what happened to Pauline. Are you guys seeing what I'm talking about? And does it now you understand what I've been telling you? I've been telling you, hey, the video of Pauline is trending in the Philippines. Here you go. These are Filipinos who are here watching, and read the comments. Over 105,000 views in 2 days. That's crazy. Let me say this. My sister, Jennifer, do me a favor. Jennifer, I'm going to put a link right now. I'm going to put a link in the comment. Jennifer, if you want to join me here live, click that link. Anybody else who would like to join me on video, click that link. Anybody, join me in this conversation. Do you guys see what's happening here? David Miner, why can't our government work smart like the Philippines government? When things started going out of hand, the Filipino government recalled all its workers out of Saudi Arabia till all measures were put in place. Absolutely. That is exactly, but again, David Miner, what the problem with our government, and you saw what happened last year when they went there, they sent all these MPs, and these MPs went there, and actually things got worse. Because you can be bought easily. And my brother David Miner, because of you've really been bringing some amazing content here in the comment section. If you want to join me, click that link, and you can join me on video. Can you see what Jennifer is saying? Jennifer is saying, she's saying thank you, I think thank you to Allah that she gave me a good employer to me. Okay. What she means, she's working in Oman as a Kadama, but she's thankful to God because she has a good employer. Let me tell you something, guys. The Filipinos, they have a government that stands and protects them. And the Filipinos, they have agencies that look out for the safety of the Kadamas. We don't have that system. We don't have that system in our country, unfortunately. Joyce Valeria is saying, thank God, just thank God for that. Thank you. Do you see this is happening here? Are you guys seeing what's happening here? Yes, it's happening. You have a Filipino who's telling us exactly what's going on where she's working. And again, let me say thank you very much to all the Filipinos. Thank you very much for standing up with the family of Pauline, for understanding, even though you're not Kenyans, but you understand her pain. You understand the pain the family is going through. Thank you very much. I'm very humbled. And even for me, it's an eye-opening moment for me. I've been saying here repeatedly, I've been saying, Vote TV, we will cross nations. We will transcend nations. As a man thinketh, what I see in my mind, it lands on my lap. And this is a testimony for me. I never thought this would happen. I never thought that this would happen, but it did. Never limit yourself. Remember what I said, Mose? Actually, remember my phrase? The world has 7 billion people. Never limit yourself. And the reason why my brothers and sisters are not even making any moves is because you're afraid, you have fear, and you have become victims of something called conformity. Vote TV Network, I promise you, Vote TV Network, this platform here, you'll wake up one day and you'll find Vote TV Network with 100 million subscribers, and you'll wonder, how did that happen? They'll be like, oh man, what happened? I'm saying this, I'm speaking it. Everything that I speak with my tongue, it manifests. Because the tongue has the power to declare life or death. I declare life every single day. So now you're wondering, all of a sudden we're saying, oh, Vote TV, the Filipinos are coming in. Oh, Vote TV, we have Namibians who are coming in. Oh, Vote TV, we have Nigerians who are coming in. Oh, Vote TV, we have Ghanaians who are coming in. Americans watch this channel. Americans watch this channel. Folks in Europe watch this channel. It's not only, this is not a Kenyan thing. Again, I pride myself being born in Kenya, but I'm here to transform the world. So Fika, I thank God for Vote TV. It helped God's people. We've done a lot here. I've helped victims from Ivory Coast. I've helped victims from Uganda. I've helped victims from Cameroon. People like Gladys and people like Mariam Cohn. Only at Vote TV. You can't stop my shine. I shine every day. I speak with confidence because I know what's in me. I know what God has put in me. My fashion of how I'm presenting things right now has completely changed. We are streaming different. We are producing different. Look at our productions right now. Different. Look at the platforms right now. The Facebook page is now up and running. The Twitter page is up and running. My second YouTube channel, the Nelson Mike Podcast, with over 2,000 subscribers, it's up and running. So let me, with so much humility, say thank you to my folks in the Philippines. Thank you very much to the Filipino community. Thank you for standing up with the family of Pauline Murugi. Just for the sake of correction, she's from Kenya. Okay, not Uganda. She's from Kenya. And like I was telling you, I'm gonna keep on showing some new slides. That was the death certificate, which I showed you guys here from the hospital. And here, what happened to Pauline. That's a chronology of events that happened leading to her death, what we know up to now. Anyway, may God bless you. May God prosper you. May God raise you up, protect you, and keep you safe wherever you are. I'm your host, Nelson Mike. This is Vote TV. If you're new here, again, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on tomorrow's broadcast, same time, same place. Thank you very much. Adios. Salud.